every day I'd catch the same bus, see the same people, and they'd sit there and grab the same seat on the bus, and they'd read the same paper. And I turned around and I said, well, this isn't really for me.
Put them down! Put them down! Stay in step! Stay in step!
Hey, dickhead!
Sounding good! Sounding good! Listen up! Listen up!
I always wanted to join the army. I always had an interest in the army anyhow. There's nothing that really can prepare for Kapooka. I went through training in reserves. The training was fairly full on. 5k runs, 50 push-ups, sprinting, and a psychological part as well. There's always that bastardisation that involved in the background, which that was tough training, tough love. Training was very hard, very physical, mentally as well, but a lot of PT. So that's the way they could break people down as well. And they had a process there, they want to eliminate the weak from the strong, because back then soldering was about being tough, being hard. It's changed now, it's changed, culture's changed. For example, you'd be within a exercise area, and there'd be a tree, say 200 metres away, 300 metres away, and the PTI would turn around and go, all right, man, see that tree? Yeah. Last man to get back here will be severely punished. On my command, go. So everybody would be bolting towards a tree, trying to trip each other up and everything, because they wouldn't be the last one to come back. Get back, the guy that came back wasn't punished. The whole platoon was. So we'd have to take up the push-up position while the guy that came last stood there laughing and clapping. He was a lunatic. He was a schizo. And, but that was due to the fact that I learnt that he was ex-British Army. He had his problems. And unfortunately, the Army's a good spot for people to hide. And that suited him. So he was good at what he did. And he enjoyed it. And he was a professional soldier. So I'd come up against a professional soldier who was out of control. So there's all the processes you have to go through, and one of those processes was a haircut. And some of these guys back in the areas, back in the 80s, had long hair, like the groups did back then. And so the process was go up to the barber, and you'd line up, and the corporals would be standing there. So you've got about 40 men lining up, and they'd have 3 or 4 barber chairs inside the barber shop, and yeah, so they line up like cattle. Next, sit down there, and there's only one style of haircut. Okay, it was a number 1. So I guess we call it Velcro heads when they finish with us. But I knew this, so I'd had a haircut before I turned up. But they still gave me a haircut anyhow, and just told me to shut my mouth and get in there and get a haircut and pay for it anyhow. And no worries. But some of the guys had long hair, as I said, and they came in, and one of the corporals there said, "Nah." To the barber, "Stop what you're doing. I'm going to give this guy a haircut." So the barber would give him the razor. The guy would be sitting there, had long hair, beautiful long hair, and the corporal would run the razor straight down the centre of his head and go, "All right, mate, off you go." The guy goes, "Oh, yeah, look at my hair. Shut up, off you go." Off he went. Next bloke come along, give him a haircut just the side of his head. Up you go, get out of here, mate. Every morning you had to shave, obviously you're in the military. So you had your routine in the morning. So you had 6 minutes to do your bed, have a wash, have a shave, and then be outside your room, ready to go at attention. And some of the guys obviously struggled. So this guy one morning didn't have a shave. Now, when the corporal found him, when he inspected the troops, found out he didn't have a shave. So the outcome of that was the rest of the platoon had to go and dry shave with safety razors. Corporal got this guy to come to each one of us with a bowl of turpentine and put it in our faces. The letters were the way to go. Now, when the letters came in, unfortunately, they were read out to the platoon. So any private matters you had or anything were read out to the platoon. So, for example, if a bloke got a letter from his girlfriend, the corp would say, oh, recruit Jones has got a letter from his girlfriend. How sweet, isn't it, boys? And now I'm going to read it out. And he'd say, oh, isn't that lovely? She says that she loves him. Isn't that beautiful? Everybody cheer. And this guy had to stand there. We had to stand there. And they'd read it aloud, and then they'd start saying that his girlfriend was nothing but a tart and so forth, just to try and crack this guy. And then if they put a photograph in there, they'd say, all right, we're going to put a picture of her up in the common area, right? So you can all come up and look at her and see what a dag she is and so forth, you know, just to totally embarrass him. So I turned around and quickly told my family not to send me any letters. Just trying to turn around and say, I've got to keep sane, you know, they're not going to beat me. So I made it into a game. So that's how I got through. So it was tough times there. Like, for example, we had leave on about the 10th week, and I went back to my home state on the bus, because the bus was the main mode of transport back then. And yeah, 6 of us went home and only 2 of us came back. So, you know, never to be seen again. I was made basically section commander at a recruit level within my section. And yeah, I noticed this guy, one of my team members, was starting to give stuff away, and he had his whole attitude had changed, and so I kept an eye on him for a couple of days. And then one night I heard him saying something, and it just didn't sound right. So he was on about his girlfriend and so forth, and he wanted to get out of there. He couldn't get out. He knew he was too frightened to run away, because he thought if he got caught, of course you're going to face the penalty of what was going to come with that. And obviously he couldn't speak up, because he would have been deemed as weak. So he one night he cut his wrists. Yeah. So yeah, it was a tough one. Yeah, I found him in the bath and saved his life. Yeah, it was tough.